Hello, everybody. I would like to say Shalom to everybody out there and my radio audience, especially the 12 tribes of Israel. I would like to say Shalom to you. Give me 1 second. Hello, everybody. Again, I'm here tonight. I just had a little bit of problems right then with my internet, but Shalom to you tonight, if you can hear me. And again, I thank the God of Israel for being here tonight. And I thank the great Holy Spirit for being here tonight. I had a little bit of problem earlier. So what I want to do is just give you like a little bit of overview of what we will be talking about concerning the law class. I just want to give you a little bit of overview what we will be talking about concerning the law class. Okay, like I say, my name is Elisheba, and I am the prophet of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel. Okay, I'm the prophet of the Hebrew kingdom, one of the 12 tribes of Israel. So I'm here to do what the God of Israel have told me to do. I have taught the whole 613 laws before on my radio channel. And now, again, it was told to me to teach it, the whole 613 laws, again on the Hebrew Knowledge School channel. God of Israel, 12 tribes, Hebrew Knowledge School. So I am here to teach the laws, the laws of the God of Israel. Like I said, we're not going to start our law class tonight. We're just going to do a little bit of overview. It's very, very important, Hebrews, children of Israel, that you understand, and know the law of the God of Israel. Because without you knowing the law, and without you understanding the law of the God of Israel, there will be no connection to the gods of Israel. And when I say gods of Israel, I'm talking about the mother, the father, and the son of the Hebrew kingdom. AHAYAH is the name of the father. The son is Yeshaya, and the mother is the great Holy Spirit. She also have a name, but that information cannot be revealed to to only the remnant. So I can't reveal her name right here tonight, but she do have a name. That's very prophetic, divine information that I can only share with the remnant. So, like I said, it's important. It's very important. It's very important that you understand the law, that you practice the law, that you keep the law, that you know the law, that you understand the God that wrote the law, the Torah, the Mitzvah, that you understand the God that wrote the law. Why did he write it? The God of Israel, high is his name. Why did he write the law? What was his reason? What was his purpose for writing the law to the 12 tribes of Israel? There is a reason, there's a purpose, and why did he write it? Why did he write it? He created everything, the animals, he created the grass, he created the earth, and he created us. He created us. He created us. So that's why they came with all these religions and all these churches and all these institutions that they have set up all over the earth. And none of them really teaches you the law, law by law by law. None of them really give you any understanding of the law of the God of Israel. And if you notice, when he led the children of Israel out of Egypt, when he led them out of Egypt, they had to keep his law. Everything that Moses, the prophet of the God of Israel, told the children of Israel that they had to do concerning the law, they had to keep it. They had to obey it. That was the only way that they could know who the God of Israel is. There's no other way that you're going to understand the God of Israel, know the God of Israel and what he wants, unless you understand the law. And by them not keeping the law, by them not keeping the law, they never did connect to the God of Israel. They, by the fact, they all died right there in the wilderness. All of them except of the children. And why am I up at 11 o'clock at night talking about the law? Why am I doing it so late? Because again, everything that everything that you do or I do for the God of Israel, it's got to be prophetic. It's got to be divine. It have to be divine instructions. I've been instructed to do it this time of night. Do you love the God of Israel, the Creator, enough to be up this time of night? To be up this time of night to learn His law? Do you love Him enough? Or do you rather go to sleep and all of those things? And later we're going to get into the reason why I do it. I have to do the law at this time of night. It's got to be a reason, and I will give you that reason later if I am told to give you the reason why. But that's not important. What's important is that you love the God of Israel enough to be right here in the 12 tribes Hebrew knowledge school to understand who the God of Israel is and what the gods of Israel want you to do, the mother and the father, what they want you to do, how. So I'm just here to talk a little bit, and we're going to do this. We're going to start off with our law classes every Monday. Every Monday, every Monday, we will come on this channel at this time of night, 11 o'clock. 11 o'clock, we'll come on at this time and we will teach the 613 law. We will begin next week. Next week we will begin. Okay, next week. So I'm giving you the overhead. I'm letting you know, get your thinking caps on, get your pencils, get your notebooks, get your pads, because we're going law by law and we're going to go deep into what the God of Israel and the great Holy Spirit need us to do concerning His law. How we need to do things. This is what's going to connect you to the kingdom, the law. This is what's going to connect you to the God of Israel, the law. There's absolutely nothing else can connect you. And I heard somebody say, well, I know a lot of people that have read the law and they didn't, they didn't change and nothing happened to them. You can read the law, but if you don't know who the God that wrote the law, if you don't know who He is, you don't know His name, you don't understand who He is, you don't understand what He wants, and you don't understand what kind of God He is, then you can read the law 100 times and nothing will happen in your life because you don't know who the God of Israel is. This is what the law gonna teach you. The law is gonna teach you who the God of Israel is. That's what it's gonna teach you. Who the God of Israel is. That's exactly what it's going to teach you. What the God of Israel, AHAYAH, want from you. So we'll do 12 laws, I believe. Each time that we come on, we're going to do 12 laws. We'll start it like that. We'll do 12 laws. And we're going to break down all 12 laws, law by law, starting next week. We will have precepts behind what we will be saying and what we will be teaching. We'll have precepts so you'll understand exactly what the law want you to do and what the God of Israel wants you to do. It's important. It's very, very important. See, your life can't change. Nothing about you can change unless you understand and know the law of the God of Israel, the God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. It's very, very important. It's very, very important, people. There's no other way to know him. There's no other way to understand him. And there's no other way to understand his kingdom. There's no other way. You have these Hebrew Israelites, they know that they're Hebrews and, they set it into the truth, but they don't practice the law. They don't practice the law. They call themselves keeping the dietary law and they call themselves keeping the Sabbath and they call themselves keeping the holy days. No, no, it doesn't work like that. So once we go over the laws and address the issues that the children of Israel was having back in ancient times, calling themselves trying to keep the law, calling themselves. So I'm just here to talk a little bit, and I'm just getting ready to leave. So next week I will join you, and we will begin our law class. Talk to y'all later.